Backstreet shit, baby daddy Junior on the back streets real quick. Let everybody know who he is, where you from, and what you got coming.
This is boy Baby Dave Junior back at it like the motherfucking crack ass, you know what I'm saying? Out there Northside, Houston, Texas, 1960 standard fuck up, you know what I'm saying? You know, right now I'm working on visuals and shit like that, you know what I mean? So I got two. I had released ever since like my last interview. I had released I'm Not Dead, but now link in my bio, you know what I'm saying? Then now I got Up Too Late Side A and B. I got a single out called Red River. I told y'all about that slow down H-Time shit. I'm bringing that shit back to the forefront, man. You know what I mean?
Man, Backstreet shit, man. I'm glad to have you back, man. Second time around, man. Valley Real shit, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Y'all been rocking with me for day one, yes, man. But what's been up since the last interview, man? What you been doing? How your mental been and all that good shit?
Man, let me tell you something. Like ever since the last interview, I went out to South by Southwest. I performed for Hitman Promotions. Out there, almost shout out to Hitman Promotions. You know what I mean? I performed a couple more times, rocked the fucking stage, you know what I'm saying?
How was it?
This motherfucker, I was in Austin, right? And me and my girl went to Austin. I'm not gonna lie to you, South by Southwest, the crowd was like, like it was a bunch of other rappers, so I feel like it was like kind of like a rat race, but when I got down there, this motherfucker had offered me to come out for free. Like this nigga had read my music, like he listened to my music, like organically, like called me and said, look, I want you to perform like your music and shit. I rocked that fucking stage like crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
South by Southwest. What did you learn being out there on the road at Austin?
Bunch of shit, man. Like that. First of all, like they had this whole seminar like plugged into like the performance and stuff like that. So basically, like it was like this motherfucker from Def Jam, I think 42 Doug's producer or something like that. Basically, the best piece of advice I heard from that is like, don't be afraid to have a 9 to 5. Being a rapper, you know what I mean? I know it ain't glamorous, you know, for hip hop come from like hustling in the streets and shit like that, but bro, these days you gotta get out, you can get it, you know what I mean? Some of the best hustle is like, you know, hey, working at 9 to 5, working overtime or whatever, so you can like put money into your career and shit like that, you know what I mean? So
Backstreet shit, man. That's some good ass advice, 'cause I think I posted that earlier, like, there ain't nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5 and doing your real estate, running a food truck, rapping, ain't nothing wrong with it because you need the funds to fund this shit. Unless you got the backing, like the label or the streets or whatever, then you good. But if you don't have like the funding, bro, go get you a job, bro.
Shit, so.
What is? I don't give a fuck what it's doing, man. Backstreet,
hey,
man.
I want to add this in, like, even though cause I had lost my job. I'm not gonna, I mean, I quit my job or whatever in the summertime, and my girl, look, she a ride or die. She took care of like everything.
Shout out to the ladies.
You know what I'm saying? That's my girl, like, you know what I mean? Like, forever. You know what I'm saying? She like really took care of me, because most girls was like, nigga, you ain't got no job, get the fuck out. Nah, she held it down. You know
That's what's up, man. And a lot of time women, I'm not gonna say this generation, most time women are loyal and they understand, and we just nurturers. But then you got some women that's cutthroat. Oh, bitch, nigga, you ain't working.
Yeah.
The fuck on to the next one. The music, bro. The new song. Y'all been promoting on the IG, the stories, the Snapchat, man, Apple, man. Talk about it a little bit, man.
So basically, I got the beat from my producer, one of the best producers in the world, Lord Loren. Shout out to that nigga.
Man, for real, for real.
Like, I was basically like, okay, so like my sound was basically like shaped around like old school Houston music, but this motherfucker was like kind of sexy. Like, it sounded like kind of like LA, but kind of like laid back, summertime type shit, right? So I said, you know what, bro? I gave that shit to Vaughn, and he like, man, look, I got some shit for this, you know what I'm saying? I had laid my shit down, and then Q out of nowhere, DCG Quinn, shout out to him, out of nowhere, like, rapped on this shit too. I'm like, what? So I was telling Mike, like, this is our own version of Still Tipping, you know what I mean? We got like 3 strong ass, solid ass verses, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, so, and then the cover art, not a lot of people know this, but the cover art was inspired by like this old WWF show called In Your House. And this is like basically our house right here, but we call it the shop. So at the shop, you know what I mean?
Okay.
The rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
And what made you like say fuck it, I'm gonna release it? Was it timing? Was it overdue?
It was overdue like a motherfucker. Like me, I'm addicted to making music and putting it out for the fans. So it's like, I want to give y'all as much as I can. You know what I mean? Like,
drop some advice for the artists as always.
So my biggest advice, because it's something I've been dealing with lately, is being almost 30 and trying to still do this shit. Listen,
you got time.
There's no age, because I'm 28 right now at the time of this recording. There is no age limit on this shit. A lot of people, like Sheryl Crow, like, she started past age 30, you know what I mean? it's a lot of like.
I can
like,
give you so many past age 40s. It'll blow your mind. Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
Taraji P. Henson. She didn't get up first row to 30.
This is a note to myself because like I was like, man, look, I'm 30, I'm still trying to do this shit, but like I'm gonna keep going, bro. Like I'm not gonna let this shit stop. Another thing I want to give the youngsters out there is like be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, cause me, I'm a big fan of like I'm Nirvana or whatever. Like one thing, Kurt Cobain is like my fucking inspiration to like the T. And one thing he was about him is that like he was himself. Like he been himself, cause like. Bro, like, you know, his sound was like so much different than everybody else's, but he didn't want to be flashy. He wore like flannels and like just like regular thrift store clothes and shit like that. He was himself, like very authentic. So I'm like, bro, most of these rappers out here flashy and shit like that, whatever, bro. Be you, do what the fuck you want to do. If it's look different than this rapper, that's okay.
Why you think in the rap game we don't have a lot of Baby Daves, a lot of J. Cole's or Vons? We got fucking a lot. Everybody want to be, I guess, the young boys and shit. Or
I think we talked about this last time. Yeah. It's like because, like, bro, like that's like people are trying to like find the quickest way to find success. So it's like copy and paste. It's like favorite rapper. I'm gonna sound just like Youngboy. I'm gonna sound like Young Chopper. It's like that's cool, but like yo, you gotta be. It's gonna be 1,000 of y'all out there. Like you're not gonna be able to set yourself from the pack. You know what I mean?
What would you tell your, I guess, your 21-year-old self?
Get off your ass and hustle, nigga.
Okay.
This music shit is your dream. Why the fuck are you not moving faster, bro? Get off your motherfucking ass and hustle, bro.
But what was it like? Why you didn't, I guess, have that confidence?
I don't know. I guess it was because like the music, like I guess the music I tried to put out was like kind of like iffy, or it was kind of like, people really fucking with it. But now, like I got like rooted in my influences. So I'm like, you know what? People say I sound like, you know, sometimes they say I sound like something tough. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna try to even like him, but I'm gonna take that and add it to my repertoire. So I said, you know what? If I base myself off of that and off of like Houston, homegrown sound of Houston, or whatever, put my own flavor into this shit, then like, you know what? I can make something, you know what I mean? So
Quando Rondo, did you see that little footage going around everywhere?
I didn't see the footage, but I heard about the fucking story. That's crazy, bro. That is so fucking sad. Like, all these young rappers is dying left and right. I mean, he was telling me, but he was on the interview saying that it's like it's the same amount of rappers dying like from back then, but it's like it's being more documented now. A lot more rappers dying now. It's just being more documented. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have like.
You being the type of artist you are, is it dangerous being a rapper, or is it just unfortunate?
I think, well, it is dangerous because, like, you know, niggas automatically gonna think that you got some money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I try to keep my hands clean of that street. I ain't never been no street nigga. I ain't never tried to be no street nigga or whatever. I try to keep my hands clean and stay out of that shit, but niggas think you got a little something, you all flashy and shit, they gonna try to see what's up with you.
You got a project coming out?
I got a project coming out
full
next.
Project?
I got a full project coming out next summer. You know what I mean? Like I decided to like kind of like switch my influence a little bit. Of course, I'm gonna give out this old school Houston shit, but I'm gonna add in a little like alternative like rock. And so this will be a little different. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm influenced by Kurt Cobain and like Lil Peep. So I'm gonna add this little. Hell yeah.
So you say Kurt Cobain is one of your biggest inspirations. Do you think suicide has become trendy?
Suicide has become very trendy. Like it's
a sensitive subject we talked about. We might edit some of this shit out, but I gotta ask because I look at it nowadays. It's more. You know what I'm saying? It's more common.
Yeah. It's definitely a big subject that needs to be talked about because mental health is like one of the biggest, most important things that's out right now. So it's like, yeah, man, like a lot of black folks have committed suicide. That was like kind of taboo to us. But going back to Kurt Cobain, I don't believe that he committed suicide. I believe that he was set up. Like it's a lot of evidence.
Why do you think somebody like a Kurt Cobain would be set up?
Because you know, Courtney Love was probably like jealous of all this, like talent or his fame. Or like you know, he wasn't doing what she wanted him to do or something like that. You know, it's a whole bunch of reasons. But I don't believe that Kurt Cobain killed himself, bro. That's a lie.
So basically, he went out the house either.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's been happening kind of lately. You know, it's been like a lot of dudes you guys been losing your life behind that almighty woman, but you know, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, pick your fucking battle.
Oh man, it's more strict than not acting on this shit. Basically, that means to me, and I've been learning though, like in my journey in life, that means you give these people that much control and power over you. Like you reacting like I think Joey Badass spoke on this. He was talking about having emotional intelligence, like learning how to control your thoughts, emotions, shit. Once you do that, you become a bad like a superhuman. Cause baby, they ain't something. So nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck. Nigga.
Yeah, cause I know the 18-year-old probably would have took that shit to heart. But like, nigga, I'm all 2 for 30.
The thing is, you don't touch my mama, you don't touch my boys, you don't touch my lady. Yeah. If I have a child, you don't touch my child. Yeah. Straight up, you a fuck. You ain't do all that shit. If you got a hustle or whatever, of course, do what you gotta do. But do that shit smart. You know what I mean? One of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite rappers, Around Streets, play the game live. If you live illegal, better keep it low. Never be ignorant to the vital shit you need to know. Like, that shit is hard. Like be smart with that shit. But if you can, stay the fuck out of trouble, bro. Like, pick up an activity like football, boxing, fraternity, like a young fraternity in high school or something. I was still on step team in high school or whatever. Do something. But you ain't got to. I'm not gonna tell you to go to college. I'm not gonna tell you don't do drugs or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, stay the fuck out of trouble. Like, just stay focused on working or school or whatever you gotta do, man. Find you a passion. You know what I'm saying? So
passion, man. Find your, like Nipsey say, find your purpose or you wasting there.
My sound has changed. Like, I mean, it's pretty much the same. Like, you know, I'm like traditional Houston or whatever. But like I say, with this new tape coming out, I'm gonna add like some alternative shit to that or whatever. You know what I mean? For my rock fans out there, you know what I'm saying? So.
When you kept that bitch real, Houston. Just the production. I fuck with it because it reminds you of some old school fuck action.
Like basically,
chop the screws shit.
Basically, what I want to do is I want to put some music like in nigga slabs. Like one of my biggest things that's gonna like make me break down the tears is if I hear a nigga coming down in like a fucking DeVille on Swingers and he playing my shit in his trunk.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
I'm a cry then, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
man. My boy couldn't be here, man, but he put me on to you, man. So I always gotta shout him out, man. But shout out my brother, man. Von Reps Valley, bro, man. Von, y'all know him by the way, man. I gotta always ask, man, how that shit like, man. It's a brotherhood over here with you guys, but what it's like tapping in with him and seeing that nigga grow. Cause like I say, when I met Von, he was so withdrawing, shy. He ain't push himself shit. I didn't push myself. So I can always say, man, he helped me. Like I said, we talk all the fucking time, but that's my boy. But shit, for y'all relationship, what it's like to have a brother in his music shit?
Man, like, it's like, we proud of that nigga, bro. Like, this nigga has grown so fucking much with his sound.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what he trying to do, not trying to be a boss, man. With these Valley shirts and shit like that, that man is like a straight up, like, CEO at this point. I'm so proud of that nigga, bro. He's an inspiration. He's like my direct inspiration. Like, he my favorite rapper. You know what I mean?
He one of my top 5, bro. Like I say, since me doing this Backstreet shit, I done seen him go from one song, push that bitch to fucking I'ma do the shirts. Like I say, we gonna get more merchandise. Speaking on the shirts real quick. I miss it, man. I still got my gray with my purple.
I'm gonna keep my mouth zipped on that until I talk to the big man.
I be tight, man. Backstreet shit. Man, anybody you wanna send some love to, some shout outs to real quick?
You know, shout out love to, first of all, like, of course, the count, you know what I mean? Barnbus Valley, DTP Quinn, Wayne, JT, KJ 2 times, my boy Zach. You know what I mean? Shout out to my girlfriend, Christian Jones, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my producer, Lloyd Lorenz, you know what I mean? Shout out to my other homeboy, he a producer, Benson. Benson got that drip, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Backstreet to motherfucking
cold, man. Already, man. Outside H-Town shit, Southside, we all connected, man. You shouted out a lot of producers, bro. Why y'all think producers, you being an artist, why do you think they get looked over?
I don't know why. That's crazy to me. I guess because they don't have their face on shit or whatever. Because like I think starting like in the early 2000s, you got the super producers like people like Timberland, Kanye West, and shit like that. They was like dope time rappers or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
just
like,
Blade, yeah.
I don't understand. Like them niggas is the reason why we got a good sound. Because if it wasn't for like Travis Scott, he does both. But like other than that, bro, I just write shit on the fucking paper. And I'm dreaming of what kind of beat I want, and these niggas put it together. They hear the beat first before you start rapping. You know what I mean? In certain cases. So it's like, bro, respect your fucking DJs. Respect your producers, bro.
If it ain't for these engineers and producers making this shit sound, and sometimes these songwriters too, and people are telling you to say a little more with this type of melody associated, we always gotta pay homage to the DJs, the producers, and the motherfucking artists, Baby Dave Jr. on the back streets. Cause like I say, we still need y'all to deliver this shit too. So we can't sit there and get everybody the credit, cause somebody gotta go on that stage and rap that shit. Get that
Baby Dave Jr. on Instagram, Baby Dave Jr. on TikTok, of course, Baby Dave Jr.